I thought your Scapulisi Trapuzzi video on Twitter was fake. No, it's not. I'm going to show you in a second. So I have a lot of back pain, right? And many of you have thought like, oh, Hasan, I don't really get it. I don't really understand what's going on. You have back pain because you're gay. That's why. And it's like, no, it's because I have what is known as hyperlaxity, okay? It means double jointedness. It means not that like my joints are extra or anything like that. It just means my joints are weak. Now, this gives you benefits in certain things. It makes you stretchier, but in many ways, it also makes you less stretchy because the muscles that are supposed to stretch or the muscles that are supposed to contract when you're working out, well, those muscles don't actually activate in the right ways because my shoulders are, they're too wonky. Another example of that is my back, my mid-back, for example, it's very tight. It's constantly tight because I don't need to activate my mid-back at all, or rather, I don't need to utilize my mid-back at all to like do stuff because my shoulders are always overcompensating. Why are you so buff then? This is joints. Joint strength and muscle strength is related to one another, but it doesn't matter. That's why I have incredibly massive lats and very, very large shoulders. The reason why my shoulders and my lats are OP and very strong is because of this reason. And I wanted to show you guys this specifically because that is the reason why I have currently back pain, because my rhomboids are unfortunately too weak. And, I got to do more accessory work and more mobility work to activate them. For the average person, hitting like the T, movement is probably really easy. For me, it's not. Okay. Yeah. And also you can't really do anything about joints. You just have to strengthen the muscle around them. Exactly. So that's fine though. I work on that quite a bit. But this time around, I wanted to show you guys something. So these are your trap muscles, right? Now I have a decent amount of trap strength. As you can see here, those are my trap muscles. Now let's take a look at what happens in between. I can do it all the way.
I know.
So I'm activating multiple different parts in my back right now. Look.
Let me see what it looks like.
And it clicks. When I do that, it clicks. Like I can literally clap my traps together. Now normally, for the average person, their traps are always like this, okay? Their traps never get to this point. This is what my traps look like when I release them. That is not normal. Do you shave your back? I do not, but I do have a little bit of back hair, like little baby back hair. So I wanted to show that to you guys, just so you understand like where my rhomboid pain comes from. So you basically understand why I have issues every now and then. It's because I have like joint issues that create like underdeveloped muscles in certain parts of my body because I never need to activate them, right? Probably don't need to specifically train the rhomboids. Getting the whole back involved will do. That scapulae movement is a variation, but not inherently pathological. I work as a physio and I see this quite often. But I know that when I do movement work or when I do like regular back work, I can totally avoid using my lower traps, which are, and my rhomboids, which are very weak. I do have a winged scapula. Exactly. That is what it is. Thank you, Charles Marks. You are 100% correct. That's what this is. I have a similar issue from climbing. All my muscles are stronger than my rhomboids, so I do an insane amount of banded pull-aparts. I do a lot of banded pull-aparts as well. The issue is you can get away with cheating your banded pull-aparts without activating your rhomboids. Again, do you understand? That's the problem. Because I have so much like hypertrophy in every other muscle group around in the surrounding region that I could go for the rest of my life without ever activating my rhomboids and I'd be perfectly fine and incredibly mobile. But that's not healthy because you will usually end up causing issues for yourself down the line, just like I did. So it's something that I have to do. It's something that I have to work on, and hyper focus on. But basically, the muscles that are supposed to be here, okay, the muscles that are supposed to be here don't exist. They're very weak. There's supposed to be muscles under my I have like a back pussy, a back cleavage, I guess. Do you train face pulls and press? Yes, I do. I do all of that. I do every accessory work known to man. I do all mobility work. As a trainer, everyone always does pull apart wrong. It's specific engagement. No, I know. I know. I do intentional mobility work where it's not like heavy weights or anything like that, but I do banded pull aparts, and I have gotten a lot better at this now, but it's still an issue that I have. And I just wanted to show you guys this because basically what ends up happening in this situation is that when I am bench pressing, my chest is perfectly fine. My front delts are very active and my chest is very strong. But when I'm doing bench press with dumbbells, or if I'm even doing like a flat bench press, basically my like all the stabilizer muscles, which are supposed to be in your back, that's like counteracting to your pectoral muscles, activating, all of those muscles don't fire up in the way that they're supposed to. So then if I accidentally put too much effort or put too much of that strength onto my rhomboids that are not strong enough because I'm putting up a lot of weight, right? Because my chest can handle it. My stabilizer muscles can end up and I can hurt myself. That's usually how it works. What happens is your serratus anterior is so weak, your traps and lats become huge because they need to overcompensate for the off balance. Yes, you said not true, but that is true. A winged scapula is not cause for pain, though. This has been debunked in papers since like 2015. No, it's not. No. I'm not saying my winged scapula is a cause for my pain. I'm saying that the winged scapula is the reason why I have pain right now, because I'm hitting weights that I can easily do with my chest muscles, but my rhomboids are not strong enough to stabilize sometimes. So if I don't do it perfectly, and when you're doing like higher weights, when you're hitting like your not your 1 rep max or anything, but when you're hitting higher weights that are, that are exhaustive, you end up sometimes, making slight adjustments, readjustments, things of that nature. It's perfectly normal. And of course, when you're making those readjustments, sometimes you could tweak your back. That's it. Anyway, so just wanted to show you guys that. The serratus anterior is the muscle that holds the scapula back into the back towards the spin. It pulls off the traps. Yes. Remember how I told you guys every muscle that pulls in one direction has another muscle that pulls in the other direction? And that's how most people get injured. And that's usually why if you have pain in like one part of your body, it's usually due to a weakness in another part of your body that's like immediately in the exact opposite side. That's what this is, kind of, okay? Like I injured this not when I was doing pull work, but actually push work. I injured this while I was doing bench press. I injured this while I was doing bench press because my shoulders were not packed evenly, because I have a hard time packing my shoulders because my shoulders are overdeveloped and very strong. However, the lower part of my lower traps and my rhomboid that are supposed to pack your shoulders in to ensure stability are not very strong. That's it. That's the problem. Being hypermobile sucks when your body's full of estrogen because it gets stretchier the more there is. I dislocated my shoulder sleeping. Jesus Christ. There was a little muscle distortion. What the fuck? That'd be funny if I looked like that. How bad is your current injury? Not that bad. I actually feel great today. I did leg work today for the most part. We decided to bracket the exercises away, move away from push-pull days, and instead do push-pull upper, push-pull lower. I still can't put any weight on my back. Anything that causes my rhomboids to activate, to stabilize, like any big weight, immediately puts me in pain. And I don't want to actually do that. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk injury. But, other than that, it's been great. We just did like pistol squats, which I can't do obviously, but close to it. The sit down almost pistol squats. The most common cause of muscular injury is simple: lack of tolerance to a stimuli. If properly trained, it's rare to get injured during training. Sounds like you are doing the right thing trying to strengthen them. Yes. Can't sleep on your core exercises, bro. I never have, and I don't know why you think I did. I also have another video from the insane, like, Norwegian torture device contraption that I was using to fix my back a little bit. But I don't know, it might be a little too slutty to post, honestly. It's called a wheel. It's literally, that is exactly what it is. It's just a wheel. Here, I'll show it to you on my phone. I don't know if I have that dog in me. I don't know if I can upload it onto the internet. But here, this is what it is. It's basically just a wheel. That I lay on. But yeah, I'm getting there. Body-wise, I'm getting there. I'm close. You know, I'm like 10 pounds out. Okay, you could post that. It's not that trappy. No, when I don't want to post something on the internet, it's not because it's like not sexy, or it's not because it's like too sexy. It's actually quite the opposite. When I refuse to post content on the internet with myself shirtless because I think I look fat. I love those wheels. I use mine almost every day. See, this is part of the reason why I don't post shirtless photos yet, because no matter what I post, there's going to be people who go, you used to look more shredded. Yeah, I gained a lot of weight during COVID and I lost it, almost all of it. But, you know I do not look fat there at all, but you can't see like my visible abs or anything, which is part of the reason why I don't want to post it. Why even say something like that in general? For this reason. So I say, yeah, go see. It's me, Mario Keck. It's just, he's probably miserable. My homie has the same back thing as you, except he can pop out a shoulder and put it back. I can do that too. I can pop most of my joints. It doesn't like fully pop out, but I can pretty much pop out most joints.